marinated on it, and this is what I have come up with. So, what she said is there's a lot of readings out there for twin flames who are separated. However, there's not a whole lot of information about twin flames who have reunited and come back together and trying to work through those energies of that reunitement, when you both have lived life without each other and now you're trying to come back together, and you know that what you once had could never be again, so it's like you're falling in love again, but you're already in love with all this history. So, it's going to be a pretty deep reading for some of you. To make this a bit more interesting and fun, I have decided to kind of tell a little story here about the twin flame, connection, disconnection, and then reunitement. And I really feel that when twin flames initially meet, they're working with a certain set of energies, certain frequencies, a dimension of frequencies, if you want to look at it that way. And then through the disconnection, there is an elevation of dimension, an elevation of frequency that takes place, and then the reunitement. So I have your card here, Leo, the Strength card in the Major Arcana, which represents your energy. So I've chosen the Vice Versa Tarot to tell this brief story of the twin flame before we get into your very specific and personal reading. But these are just amazing tarot cards, very dimensional. So to make this a bit more fun, I'm going to pull another card out of here, which I know this doesn't make it fair for those of you with twin flame Leos, I'm sorry. But for some of you, I'm going to pull another zodiac sign here, and this is going to mean that this reading is extremely relevant for you. It does not exclude anybody, as this is general, but some of you out there just need that extra confirmation from Spirit. So let's see. All right, Leo. So those of you that have reunited with a Virgo twin flame or in the process of reuniting, this will be very specific for the two of you. Okay, so what is this telling us? Well, here is where we initially connect with our twin flame. We have the Ace of Cups in this direction. This is the statue of Aphrodite. Here's the Prince of Cups. And this is an offer of love, okay? And here we see now there's a connection. We notice each other. We feel something special that we didn't feel for others, but meeting under this energy, is this real? I'm not sure. It feels very strong, but we have these differences. There's so much connection, yet there's so much difference here. What do we do? How do we work together? How do we blend our energies together for a balanced relationship? And there's a lot of time, a lot of energy spent on each other, and you see the couple embracing each other on the shore here. And this is, saying there's still much to learn. The connection was created, but there's still much to learn. So now here through the Eight of Cups, we painfully let go and move on separately from each other, going about our journey, okay? And you see this is the Ten of Cups, but then it reduces down to the 8. So what this means is that each of you take a cup as you walk away from this relationship. So these 8 cups, all this time, memories spent together remains, but neither one of you leave the scene without taking one of these 10 cups with you, which means you don't fully let go, right? So there's still a connection through the disconnection. And then what takes place after we depart from each other, I have the Tower here. This is just a complete and utter shakeup of who you are, who your twin flame is, there's a lot of heartache and pain. And as you see what's depicted here, nobody could possibly survive all these swords going into their armor, right? And as twin flames, it's like you have the magic sword and they have the magic sword to penetrate deeper, than anybody else can. And because you're so stunned by the shakeup of your own foundation and the pain and the wounds that, penetrate deep, you are in this hanged man position where you realize there's something about yourself that you must sacrifice in order to find your way back to this relationship. But it's bigger than that. That sacrifice isn't to make it back to that relationship. It's the relationship inspired you to make the sacrifices that you know that you need to be, a more expanded person in general. So it's the inspiration and also the motivation to lead you back. So what happens now that we're here? How long many of you are here where there's this blockage and we're not together is going to be different for everybody, because this is a general reading. But in this energy, the illusion is lost, because over here we have this really bubblegum idea about what love is, okay, when this first starts out. But when we get to this 10, when we've been through some life together, and now we realize that we're slipping away and we have to let go, that's a whole different energy over here. And in this space, you're recognizing, the less expanded version of yourself when you first aligned with your twin flame. Here, you let go, and now you're in the space of recognition. So, what is happening? Well, the illusions are all gone. You see the truth for what it is. You see yourself, you see your twin flame, and it's not a place of who's right, who's wrong, blame or anything like that. This is definitely a dimension up in your consciousness and understanding the energy behind the connection and what it brought you into understanding inside of yourself, who you are, your behavior in general. It's like this relationship completely changes who you are, okay? It's part of your life journey. And you come into this space where you are birthed, anew. And an eclipse is not the death of the sun, right? Because we come over here and now look at this. The inner child in you is now going over the relationship instead of, the broken heart in you. All right? Now we are seeing the relationship for everything that it was. And it's not about blame. It's about seeing who you were, how things played out, the choices you made, the choices they made, the reasons why you were incompatible, the reasons why the love still remains. And you just, you are in this space where you understand that what you started out as had to be broken down, and you see the two sphinx swimming away. This is the Chariot card, so the victory is now over, and we must both go our own way and look back and figure out what really went wrong and why it went wrong without blame. It's total accountability. This is a dimensional shift in consciousness. I don't know how deeper to express that, okay? And now that this has taken place, and we're looking through the eyes of our inner child, which is that innocence, we realize that the end was only truly the beginning. You see the shooting star there. There's a new beginning. And now where on this side you had more things to learn and understand, now again, you have shifted dimensionally in consciousness. The meaning and depth of this card is just unbelievable. Look at how beautiful that is. And that's that statue of Aphrodite in the sky. So it's that dimensional shift in your emotional body. It's the understanding, and now you truly believe that you and your twin flame were written in the stars. And we flip this over, and now day becomes night, and there is no confusion about love and who we love, because here you see now day turns into night, but you see the star. This is legitimately twin souls recognizing each other. And now where we had challenge in the beginning, we have learned how to temper that, and we know how to get along. We've mastered the alchemy of our energies with each other. Therefore, we've mastered the relationship and how to relate. And it's just a very beautiful turn of events. So, Leo, that is the story of the twin flame energy, okay? And the way that the separation happened to create that dimensional shift inside of you, inside of your twin flame. So that is why I chose these particular cards for that energy. But that is just the story, okay? What is your story when you and your twin flame come out together? When that magical moment happens and you transition into that beautiful Ten of Cups energy, what is the overall feeling of your relationship? Ooh, okay. Well, we have 4 here. Wow. So we have trust, protection, discernment, and awakening. Wow. So this to me says, Leo, when you and your twin flame return to each other's arms, reunite, there's been a lot of spiritual growth that's taken place inside of you and inside of them. Just profound awakening of, who and what you are. This is just, for some of you, this is really deep and spiritual, okay? But for others of you, it's not about that. Like, you're not so much interested in, like, these deep spiritual experiences or the mysteries of life. Like, you're more like, I'm in love with that person, and that's what I know, and that's what matters to me. But some of you are definitely experiencing this in such a deeper spiritual way. So the awakening of, your true connection, like your real love, and like trusting in that. And whereas maybe before we didn't guard it or treasure it or value it the way that we should have, now we do, okay? Now we do guard it and protect it. And all the things that distracted us the first time are going to distract us this time. So there's just this profound awakening that takes place, and you finally understand why you guys had to break up and be apart for so long. And even if you were an amazing partner, you still see all the things about yourself that needed to grow and change, and you do see like how much you have grown and changed, okay? Same with your twin flame. So let's see what your greatest fear and insecurity is about this reunitement, and what the greatest insecurity and fear is for your twin flame. So for you, you're kind of scared that, getting back together might be very risky. Like, even though you have this new understanding, you're scared that old patterns just will repeat themselves, okay? Or you may fear that, this is all fine and good, and they want me right now, and the magic's back, but will it last? So you're feeling a more reserved, kind of nervous, that it's not just some spell, like that it actually will last and has longevity to it, okay? And your twin flame's biggest fear is that you are not expressing everything that you truly think and feel, or there's maybe they think there's relationships that you've had, or there's secrets you're keeping. Like, they just don't feel that you've come completely clean about everything when you express yourself, okay? They feel like there's more that you're just not saying. And again, these are just fears and insecurities when we reunite. So, what is the remedy for these insecurities? So for you, Leo, we have the hidden path. So you have to recognize that even if you don't see the way forward and how everything can work out and be okay, you need to trust that you wouldn't be coming back together if that were not the case. And you need to relax your mind and, kind of step away from what you want, what you're afraid of, all of it. Like, you kind of need to detach from any sort of anxiety type of energy regarding this reunitement, and allow the universe to show you the path for the two of you forward, because it exists, it's there. It's only you blocking yourself from seeing it, just because you have fear and insecurity. You have every right to that, but this is meant to be together. Aww. And the remedy for your twin flame and their fear when it comes to you holding back. And I love this. This is card 34 and this is card 24. So that's synchronistic to me, especially since 4 of those cards popped out. Oh my goodness. Anyways, the remedy for them is to know that things are definitely going to get better than they have been. Like, this is beautiful, positive energy that everything is okay, all is well. There is great love here. There's longevity to this. It's a safe connection. It's a safe union. And I think more than anything, they need to recognize that you really do love them, and that you've come to that decision inside of yourself, and that you're not knocking at the door out of obligation or need. You are my love. I cannot imagine anybody but you. Like, I don't care. I don't care. It's you. Okay? So, let's oops. Sorry about that, Leo. Okay, let's get a little bit of information about this reunion. Alright, so we have calling in your soulmate, and paying attention to the red flags. Man, there's a lot of fear that exists between, I just have to show that. Give your relationship a chance, there's just, the signs are cautioning you. I feel like this is definitely more on the side of your twin flame. They are really insecure and afraid that you're not in it to win it this time. Like, for some reason, they're really afraid of that. And the truth is, you guys are soulmates. I don't know. I just feel like they might be really super sensitive to every little thing that you're doing, because since you have the hidden path here, you might have some resistance in you because you're not quite sure of the way forward, even if you're not expressing that outwardly. And they're sensing that energy, and it's not negative, like I don't want to be with you. It's I'm scared as hell too. I don't know what the future holds. I just know that I've awakened to the fact that you're the love of my life, and I don't want to be without you, and I don't know how to erase the past or make you trust me now. It's just, I can only tell you, I think you're my soulmate. Okay? So, let's pull some more cards here, Leo. Let's see what your emotional energy is for your twin flame when you reunite, and what theirs is towards you when you reunite with them. Okay. Oh, it's your wish. Like, they are truly the love of your life, aren't they? Look at that. And I feel like shuffle for your twin flame. What is Leo's twin flame emotional energy? Oh, right there. Okay. They're very happy. This is like a big celebration. This is everything that they truly wanted to happen. Okay. But again, because they're coming out as this three, I don't know why they feel just so weary. Like I feel two things, Leo. Either you did some things that like really hurt this person, and you know, they are fearful of that happening again, or maybe you got in a relationship after this and they're scared that, like, even though you're saying, oh, hey, it's you, you're the one, like, they're worried that you still have that emotion for somebody else and it's not just about the two of you. Also, if they are the one that really hurt you, they, I think, fear that, like, this is like, hey, payback, bitch, I'm gonna get you this time. Like, you're like tricking them because they are definitely, you know, in love with you. Okay, they want to be with you, but maybe if they're the one that really screwed up, they're nervous that you're just, you know, gonna get them back, like, and pull the rug out from underneath them. So there's celebration and great happiness about this, but you know, again, with the three, they're just really, like, nervous and scared over there. Let's pull some cards to look at the spiritual energy. Alright, Leo. Yeah, this is like, all you want is them. Like, it does not matter what happened. You're like, no, hear me. Please hear me. You're all I want. So let's look at your twin flames energy. Alright. Oh. Yeah, they're just so afraid, but they're like, we've come so far, there's no way I can let go of this. Oh. Gosh darn it. Yeah, look at that. It's falling down. It's falling down on their side because they scared as heck, man. Scared. Okay. So, not that it's obvious that fear needs to be healed over here. Let's see what needs to be healed on your side and their side. Alright, Leo. Reach for your dreams. I'm the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. See that path? See how it's kind of desolate, but look at that beautiful new growth. And there's a path down there. You know, it's the waterfall, but it's a path. You will find the way. It will be reborn. It can happen, okay? You guys will overcome the adversity. And look at this, another 4. Okay, remember the 4 34, 24, 4 on your side here. Yeah, this is so synchronistic. You don't give up, okay? Hang in there. Sacred space. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. So they really need to balance themselves within, especially the emotional body, and trust the situation. Okay, like the waterfall here and then a waterfall here. It's like you two need to just flow and let it happen. Let it be what it will be, okay? And not worry so much, man. You know what? Send your twin flame this video. Be like, do you see how much I love you and you have nothing to be afraid of? It's in the cards. Alright, so Leo, let's see when you guys come back together, what you're working on. Moving forward in your eternal love. Alright, so we have choices here. I really feel like you guys may be faced with similar circumstances and situations of what you experienced, prior, before you guys ever broke up and went separate ways, but you're going to make different choices this time. And you're going to see the impact of how making those different choices really affects the, longevity of your romantic partnership. It's just a way different energy. Yeah, High Priestess of Spirit. This is saying that many aspects are unseen to you, Leo, and you need to trust that all will be revealed to you in the right time. But there's going to be a lot that you don't see until it's just upon you, okay? And Strength. I love this. Your card in the Zodiac, your card in the Tarot is the Strength card. And look at, here it is coming out again. This to me, do you see this oak tree? This tells me right here that you guys are going to have a love stronger than anything ever before. There's no tearing you two apart ever again. The roots will run quite deep. Okay, it will be able to withstand all seasons of any relationship, anything a relationship can weather. It will be able to withstand all of that. And you have got to make the choice to trust Spirit and realize that you can't always see the way forward. You can only see a few steps in front of you, and you just have to keep walking and listen to your heart, okay? Don't be afraid. It looks like your twin flame over there is afraid enough for the both of you. So let's get some advice for you guys on how to, work on the things that need working on. But it looks like a really nice reconnection that, I feel like you're just really going to flow with each other more than you did before. Like the waterfall, okay? You're just going to flow with each other and not try to buck the current of the other. Whereas I feel like you guys really did that to each other when you were together the first time around. And it's just, that's not going to happen this time. We're going to give each other space and respect to be who each other is, like you don't need to change for me. You are perfect as you are. Even all the things about you that make me crazy, please never change. Alright, final advice for Leo. Look at that. Fire, love, divine connection. You guys are written in the stars, okay? Written in the stars. Self-care time. We need to work on our insecurities and really let them go, because this is beautiful love. Like, there's no harm here, not this time. And look at this is water, reflection. Now we have earth. Follow the signs, motion. Oh my gosh, yes. You guys are meant to be, okay, Leo? Like, coming back together, trust this connection when you know that it is their wish come true to be back with you, and they're, I'm sorry, I'm reading this the wrong way. When, you are back with them, they have this eternal love, okay? And also we have a 9 and a 9. So that mirrors to me the spiritual energy is very strong in your twin flame towards you, and the emotional energy is very strong, in you towards your twin flame. Like, there's a divine connection here. This is like, the ethers of life, water and fire, and you guys, it comes out right here. So, Leo, work on your fears, the signs, pay attention to them, the confirmations, the synchronicities. You guys are just so meant to be together, oh my God. Like, don't be afraid. If they're just really insecure, like I said, send them this video, like, they're your wish. And you're so stable in that spiritually, your energy towards them is so stable. And you, I see, are a little bit afraid too, but work on that. Ask the universe for sign that you guys are meant to be. And I promise you, you will find it. It will be delivered, because holy cow, like, beautiful reading. That's all I gotta say. So I hope, Leo, that you have enjoyed this video, and I wish you and your